Okay, the video didn't play. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm going across to unmute my Zoom chat now. We're doing all sorts of new experimental things today. This is all fun. You guys are unmuted. Oh, hi. Welcome to Fading Footsteps, which is ominous as heck, which is probably why I failed to get the video loaded. Hi. Please check out all of the opening links currently in chat, where you can find all of our sponsor links, all the places you can find and communicate with us, all the ways you can contact us and our community, and find our merch and sponsor information. We are sponsored by Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, whom we are very grateful to, for they make this all possible. And also check out all of the websites where you can get 10 to 15% discount. I haven't updated the tweet again. I'm a terrible person. I'll do that as I hand over to Holly.
Oh, hi. How's everybody doing today? I'm Holly. I'm Sage Ophelia. You can find me here Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can find me on Twitter under the same name. I am super excited to play this week. I just got a rundown of the characters that are going to be joining us today, and I am hype. And I made maps. I made custom stats. We are going to have a rip-roaring good time. I'm going to go ahead and bounce it on over to Raven Co-op. Tell us where we can find you and who you're playing today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Raven _Coop or Co-op at the Twitter. You can find me there, and you can also find me at Co-op the Podcast. I'm playing Araki, our favorite, and her beautiful girl Kuma, who we did not find out anything awful about last week. She's good and healthy, and we love her so much.
That's perfect. We're gonna bounce on down to the Maharishi.
Maharishi, yes.
Hi.
That's okay. Hi, I'm the Maharishi on most socials, and today I will be playing Svein Stefan Nolholm. He is a bard of much renown, a former opera star within the realms, and was experimenting in the heavy metal opera before things went all kablammy and kablooey with the world.
That's perfect. I'm so excited. That accent is so good. I'm still tripping over it. Down right below me to Miss Jess A3. Oh, hi.
Hello, I'm Jess. You can see me on Twitter at Miss_Jess03, and I'm going to be playing the Gnomish Druid Red Baron Beans, who is kind of shy, socially awkward, but likes animals. Weird for a druid.
Sure, you like plants too. I mean, they're similar.
Yeah, plants are good.
Okay, and we're going to go diagonally. I'm not actually sure which side it is on camera. Down to Sarah Somatic. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, that's me. Hey, everyone. I'm Sarah. You can find me at Sarah Somatic on Twitter. I also am the producer and DM of the podcast Sacrosanct, which is a Dungeons & Dragons 5e fun time for all, except it's sometimes not, and it's exciting. But I play Quinn, who is our resident, I think, cleric, Azamar, who is not really that mysterious after all. Yay!
You're still pretty mysterious. I mean,
The furniture thing is still very mysterious, so.
It's mysterious to me as well.
Where did this come from?
Here we go.
That cat, though. That cat.
A good cat.
You're muted, Holly.
that would be because she sat on my mute thing again. Like she does every stream. Last but not least, let's bump it over to Scratticus. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi! I was playing Synzagon, who was like a teenager, but then he aged into a slightly older person, and it got real weird last episode as we realized that, like, I actually might have destroyed the world or something, but also, like, my timeline's all over the place, and I'm hella confused. But, I do know that they're bad, and we need to fight them.
Ah, the there.
The
The
them.
them.
Over
The
there. That one.
Them there folkies. So speaking of last episode, where nothing at all interesting happened to anybody, I'll do a quick recap because we're nose-gozing here. So what happened was, after a fight with some robots, some guards appeared with two other figures and approached the abode of Coop, and Cordassa kind of silently agreed to go with them as Syntagon was in his hut of potential pain, and Araki jumped inside of a bookcase that turned into an actual giant chest and may or may not have licked her neck very uncomfortably with potentially metal destroying saliva. The guards came. The two other people turned out to be inquisitors here to inquisit Coop about the goings-on. And then Cordassa, with the transformed two other party members, was teleported away by the two guards, leaving the inquisitors, one of whom turned out to be Syntagon's very own little sister. After a tearful, confused reunion, we had Syntagon, well, actually before that, Syntagon took off this giant rune on their back, and we found out that Kuma might not actually be Kuma, as Araki finally broke free of her own mind-controlling collar, and both remembered everything from their past, although I didn't disclose it to all of you because they haven't disclosed it to you either. We did have a nice sit-down timeline that took some people through some turns. So after that, we cast a hut. We decided to sleep there for the night and took watches. And during the night, at some point, a woman came out with some guards and walked over from a nearby hole in the ground, literally, to where Coop's abode was. And after some time, there was a great calamity of crashing and horrifying noises, and this giant metallic bird shot up into the air over where we had been with Coop. However, right now we are in the safety of the hut, and it is morning time. And we have seen these things. So, I'm going to start off by doing that thing that I love doing so much. Coop, upon seeing this thing fly into the sky, this green-tinted sky with the metallic glint and this crashing, looks around at everyone in the hut and says, I really think I should probably get these kids out of here. It's really not safe.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, you should do that.
I'm just
Is this after the long rest? Am I up now?
Yeah, this is after everyone has rested.
Is the Underdark still safe? Maybe you could take them down there.
I'll have to step out to teleport, but I do know a very quick spell. Like I said, illusion is more of my speed, but it might plunk some people back up. Just sort of an exchange.
What, really?
Well, I'm not that good at teleporting magic. It's just easier if you just sort of do a switcheroo than a straight displacement. It's sort of a matter thing. It's a science.
Does that mean you're going to displace two people?
I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine. I'll leave some extra breathers. And he kind of rustles in his pocket and holds out some extra chains to Quinn.
Okay, I take them. Could have used this last time, I think, but oh well, I don't remember that well.
Probably, yeah, could have. I don't know. Sometimes I just find things, and he's sort of rustling around in his bags, and he says, "Before I go, these might help you." And he brings out some things and gives you each something, an item out of his seemingly endless bag. And he looks at the two children, one of whom is not actually a children at all. And says, just whoever comes up, they're probably not in on any of this. I'll try to go somewhere safe, middle of a city, survivor city. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine.
Oh no, you're really not convincing me, Coop.
Oh, no, I mean, it's been a while since I've been up here doing this.
Yeah.
Not longer than you have. I mean, the first couple of times we tried, it's hard to control everything. He kind of glances around at the rocks around you, which were his bookcases in a previous house. And he kind of like a bird would ruffle their feathers. He kind of ruffles his scales, and he, like, the two girls kind of clutch onto his arms, and he kind of looks like that uncle who was told to babysit for a minute, and he kind of tries to look resolute, and he's like, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. And he kind of, any messages you want me to take to back with me?
Maybe don't tell people I'm back yet. Just in case.
I'll do what I can, but, they do have ways of finding out what's in your mind.
If you find my parents, tell them I say hi.
What are their names?
Kelly. And Roger.
Those are really average names.
Well, they're very average people. What can I say?
That's good. That's good. Very full house of them. Very,
very, very homely,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
They like their Underdark succulents and the little dogs, and
Yeah. Do they have a lot of Yorkies? I love a good Yorkie.
yeah, I bet you do.
They're cute. And she pets Kuma.
And Kuma's tail goes back and forth, and he Coop nods and, all right, so Kelly and Roger, Quinn is okay and says hello. Okay.
I'm gonna need a minute so I can say goodbye to everyone else here. And then Quinn gets up and starts going over to all the rocks.
He kind of nods and says, well, I'll just take these two and maybe I can come back for you. And
I'll give my sister a hug. Tell her to be strong.
She hugs you back real strong, and meanwhile the other girl is just turning into this sad puddle, and is like, we'll be strong, we promise we'll be strong. And your sister's like, we'll find whoever did this, and we'll fight him from the other side, and we'll be able to do it, Syntagon.
Araki will give both of them a little tap on the shoulder with her fist, get him, champ.
And they kind of do it back, but it's very eh.
That's
And-
good. Work on that. We'll practice when I see you again.
We'll work on a secret, and they just start, doing one of those.
Yeah, those are cool. Cool kids do those.
Yeah. And Coop takes them and walks to the edge of Liamon's tiny hut and looks back. Good luck. And steps out. And as soon as the three of them are outside, they vanish. Within the Underdark in Survivor City, there is a rather quiet alley next to a tavern. And it's actually, to those in the business, the most acoustically sound tavern. But not only that, it's made out of woven together trees, and they're kind of almost thick, mushroomy, earthy trees growing in the Underdark. And there's little fairy lights all over it. And at that particular moment, Svein has just finished giving this beautiful performance. And the one of the caretakers of the forest house, Red, is in the audience, sort of tending to the shape of the house and making sure that all of the mushroom trees are growing as they should, and all the fairy lights are, not interfering with the growth or getting stuck anywhere. And as the audience of the tavern stands to clap, with the first clap, the two of you blink and you find yourselves on the surface of the world, which you haven't seen since it died, probably, because had you seen it, it would have been alarming, shocking. It is blackened earth, and the sky overhead is green. There's not a cloud in it. The sun always seems to be hanging over, and it immediately you feel like you can't breathe. The rest of you see these two people just appear where Coop had stepped through with the two girls.
Grab them. Pull them in. Because they can't breathe, right? Can I tell they can't breathe?
Yes, but if I recall correctly, Lehman's tiny hut, the only people who can come in are people who are inside of it when you cast it.
I think unless Syntagon allows them entry. Yeah.
It's anyone who's inside the hut that can do it. Syntagon would probably drop the hut. We've used it. I mean, it only lasts for about 8 hours, so once the long rest is done, he'd probably drop the hut.
Are you trying to be sneaky with this thing in the sky?
Sven looks over and he sees what he could remember as being the land from long ago, and starts to choke and looks over next to the druid who he knew from the tavern, and he casts Liedman's tiny hut himself on his through his charm that he pulls out of the bag, the large bag he has, and the tiny hut goes over the two of us, and we are allowed to breathe.
So as you cast, simultaneously you see several other people just blink into existence as Syntagon drops his hut just as you finish the spell, and when you finish it, you find yourself encapsulated with these other people who are staring at you. Probably quite... How are you staring at these two random people?
Well, my hut has a paisley appearance, very prince-like, and so there's purples and greens, and nobody can see in, but Red and I are in there looking out, saying, "Do you know?" I look over to Red. I say, "Do you know them? Are these people who are? Where are we? Do you know?"
No, I don't. Hello, hi. And she kind of hunches down and gets just uncomfortable. It's like, what do you think? Hi. And sort of hides behind Sven.
It's okay. You're safe within the hut. Svein reaches out beyond the wall, beyond the paisley wall, and seeing that and not knowing these creatures at all, but kind of waves his hand to wave them in closer.
So the rest of you can enter this hut. You're kind of like right on the edge of it.
Quinn has already forgotten that he's holding the new necklaces and is just there like, wait, wasn't Coop supposed to take all my friends? Wasn't that part of the plan? Did I miss that part?
Did Coop did he set up a hut? He can't do that. Could he? I don't know him very well.
I don't know Coop very much either.
You didn't do this, Sin? I saw you. I know you dropped yours.
Yeah, no, I think this is the new people that he was exchanging with. Quinn, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think Coop's the best at teleportation magic. I think he was scared and just getting out of here.
You glitched out for me. I don't.
Yeah,
you.
glitched out too.
Quinn, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that Coop's the best at teleportation magic. I don't think he's coming back for your friends. I think he was scared. I think he's getting out of here.
Well, then we're gonna have an entourage, I guess.
One of the rocks, like, sort of bunts at your, like, knees, like, sort of, like, nudges into you affectionately.
I know. I pick it up and I hold it. I know. What a terrible man. This is just really, I should be able to call protective services somewhere.
The rest of you see this long, slimy tongue just sort of emerge from this rock and sort of like pant out like a dog's tongue would.
That's a cool rock. Is that your friend?
Did that come from the Paisley?
Yeah, I think so.
There are things here, guys. I think there are people in here.
Yeah, he did mention that would happen. Kind of low priority, though.
Did you guys hear that boom outside, though? Should we be focusing on that? And who these people are and how they're gonna breathe?
Are you talking about the thunder again? That was just for the kids. There was really no thunder before that. I was just doing that for the kids.
But there was a noise, right?
You mean the bird?
Yeah, the bird person.
There is still a giant metallic bird in the sky.
Does it? Oh, I think I asked last time and it did. Okay. Should we take care of that?
I think we should probably hide from that.
Okay. All right. Well, we're doing a good job in this with the Paisley.
Yeah, this is weird.
Are they in the hut now?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I mean, you guys can hear everything that they're just like casually chatting on the other side.
Red, do you hear what's going on outside the hut? Do you hear that?
It sounds like they can breathe.
Yeah, they sounds like they and there's something that's after them. Do you think we should maybe let them in? I mean, it's just a good thing to do. I don't know if I can bring them in, but what do you think? And you're still cowering at my feet.
I think I think that's okay. I mean, if they're being chased by a bird, maybe I can help.
Okay, I'll give you.
Let's invite him in.
I'll give it a shot, and Svein puts his head through the hut, takes a deep breath before he does so, and just shouts out, "Hey, you guys need a place to hang for a bit?"
Yes, that'll be appreciated. May we join you?
Oh, sure. We got plenty of space in here. I don't have any ale on me, but come on in. And if possible, as the caster, I would let these new people that I've never met before into the hut, mostly because I am really curious as to what has just happened.
I picture Svein sort of being like, yeah, blah, 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 say words. Also, some other words I'm going to say. And then
Oh my god, my eyes are starting to bleed. I can't do this anymore.
So you all enter the hut. And why don't you describe yourself / your puppy as you're entering to these two strangers?
I think Syntagon would lead. Now a young 20s tiefling with a sort of pale violet skin as your eyes, horns that sort of go backwards, clipping back metallic silver hair. He's wearing a long robe, which is covered in ink stains, and also he stands 6'4", but 3 inches of that is the heel of his hoof.
Oh.
Or did we make it taller? Did we make it 5 inches when he grew?
I don't recall.
We'll make it 5 inches of hoof. There we go.
Rocky's gonna be so mad that you're so much taller than her now. Just even more taller. Probably behind Syntagon, it would be Araki and Kuma. Araki is a 6 foot tall half orc with grayish olive skin. She has big, voluminous black hair with the side shaved, and now in the very front, in kind of a rogue-esque strip, is just one bright white strip of hair. And her companion Kuma is a senior pit bull who is the cutest little girl. She's blue, so she's super cute and she loves everybody. She comes in and she like does that thing that dogs do when they're like trying to play, and she's like huh, 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 and she like starts sniffing around.
Quinn follows up very slowly behind and looks at this paisley with a face of, yeah, I don't look real good in paisley, but doesn't say it out loud. Quinn is about 5'8", 5'9". Gender is really difficult to discern. They stand pretty straight up and down, but they have dark hair, also an undercut that kind of is opposite of Araki's. Twinsies. And a lot of black hair waves that come down over their shoulder. They wear dark robes, kind of indicative of the Underdark, and what looks like as they walk, there's peaks of leather armor underneath and a couple of short swords. They come in pale skin, looking very uncomfortable with, usually we go on a date first before I'm invited back to a place. And usually there's not paisley on the walls. This is different.
I don't think he's inviting you in for that though, Quinn. I don't think you're here for that.
That's very rude for you to kind of kill my flow like that.
Did it come
No.
off? Did you notice? Did it come off like that?
Don't recruit him. Don't recruit him. Let him do his thing.
Okay, all right. I mean, he is still processing.
He is still processing. I think that's going to be a permanent thing for a while.
Yeah.
I
He's
think-
so for a while. You see how tall he is now?
I do. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good look.
Realizing that Syntagon maybe isn't supposed to be a part of this conversation, it just walks towards Svine and Red with a hand outstretched. His skin's pale, but he doesn't have like talons or anything like that. It looks like a normal hand, and just offers, thank you for your hospitality.
As Svine looks up at you, being just shy of 5'10", this very stocky human, which may be about 185 pounds if he dropped into a river, but he has clothes that he was wearing on stage, so they are just a touch flamboyant, but not too bad because he doesn't want to be that gaudy. He has a very high sense of fashion. At one point in time, he did have a very jaunty hat, which probably has since blew off during the dimension shift. So he's not wearing a hat, and he kind of always kind of checks forward in his very long, flowing blonde hair and just piercing blue eyes. And he reaches up and says, hello, my name is Svein Stefan Nordholm. And welcome to my hut. Now, could you kindly tell me where the hell I am?
He's talking, I know it, but I don't understand what he's saying.
It takes a while for it to
I'm
count.
talking normal common, but I don't know, but I understand you perfectly. Hello.
You are
my-
perfectly understandable, friend Svein. Like Syntagon says, pointed look. Thank you for welcoming us to your hut. Nicely constructed. I'm not usually one for the flamboyance, but it's very very nice. We might end up having a bit of a fight out here. Do you know of Giara Switchleaf, the tale of Giara?
I'll ask the DM. Do I know the tale of Jara Switchleaf?
Roll me a history check.
Oh shoot! First roll of the night, and I forget. Do it through roll 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red, you may also roll if you would like.
Sure. I would say Red is basically at this point playing with a dog.
Araki will yell to her. That's Kuma.
Oh.
I'm Araki.
Okay, I can't seem to see where my rolls are.
It is in the sort of chat bubble.
Oh, there we go. There
tab.
we go. Thank you.
Yeah. So with
All
the
right.
5,
I have, but I have. Oh, I don't
I'm
know.
looking-
I
where's my
didn't.
character sheet? Oh, it's open, Jessica. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah,
five.
mine's open. History.
Yeah.
Plus
I
2,
have an
20.
11.
Okay. Also, if y'all want to roll off of your sheets, if you just click, if you have your sheet open and you just click on the ability, it'll roll it for you, as I've just done with Svein.
What?
Ah,
Technology.
What? Oh my god, look at that.
I know. I was
That's
geeking
so
out the first time.
oh wow! I just did it again.
I don't
Okay.
have to do math. Look at that.
So you said so it's going to be a dirty 20 for
The first one,
Svein,
yeah.
and you said a 10 for Red.
11.
11. Okay. So with an 11, you remember like a long time ago, like the name rings a bell of like someone you weren't really paying attention, like something elemental, something, but like there's a dog here, like, and this dog is like so friendly and so cute. And so you're kind of like, yeah,
And
this
so much bigger than me.
yeah, and it's
I want to
like,
ride this dog into battle.
They'd
So you're
probably
just-
let you.
you're kind of like, huh?
So Red,
Who's the good doggy? That's the good doggy.
Big thank you to Khalil Strom and Michael Wayne, who gifted us up to, that is my real name, Heavenly. Heavenly, you've been here 3 months. That means you get a new chat badge. You now get the scroll thing. And on top of that, also, you have an advantage to gift to a player or the DM of your choice. I have been terrible again, and I haven't looked at last week's episode to see where all of the advantages and things were.
I had
if-
7, I think.
I will rely on... Is Tater in chat? Because Tater is usually amazing at going back and checking things like that for me.
No, I think Tater is not in chat.
Damn. Oh well, I'll go and have a look.
With a dirty 20, Svein, you remember that you've heard this name before. I mean, you're a fella who's been around, not in a oh well maybe, but
You don't know yet.
I mean, you do have that charisma.
I'm looking at you, Quinn.
So you've been
You asked about the hut anyway. But go ahead, please.
you've been around. You've heard some tales, and everyone, once the death happened, was super interested in telling their version of the history. It's sort of like well, where were you when it happened? Where were you when it happened? And you remember there were several tales of people who came in contact with or who had heard about some woman named Jyra who had been on this quest to find a weapon to end the wars, or some sort of method, some magic, something. She had been on some quest to finally stop this war that had been going on for years and years and years. As to whether or not she succeeded, who knows? But the most mysterious part was, after the first death, where all the water in the world vanished, she sort of phased out and nobody heard from her again. Whereas the other people who are sort of like known to have been around her, whose names I can DM you, they stuck around. They cropped up. They're like real people, but Jyra's become sort of this legend that kind of just disappeared, and nobody's really sure what happened.
And after this, I look up to Syntagon and say, "Yeah, I know I've sung many a song about Jyra, but that is only to children. It was only legend. Do you imply that has some kind of basis in fact?"
Yeah, you could say that. You could indeed say that. I won't feed you a bunch of information and try and affect your opinion of things, but she definitely ain't happy with us. Well, you see all this stuff around us with the lack of air and everything. You know, I'm not saying
that. Yes,
I'm not saying that it's her fault, but at the same time, she may or may not have said to me the last time I saw her that I would rather destroy the world than see it torn apart by warfare. So, you know, I'm not saying that she's evil per se.
But she's not the best.
Thank you, Araki. Thank you.
And she did... I mean, outside. She did what she intended, I think. Yeah.
As they're saying this, I also hand out the 2 necklaces and say, "Oh, by the way, you might want to put this on. Yeah, you're going to need to put this on."
Everyone make me a perception roll, please.
Do I get advantage?
Under what conditions do you... Yes, get advantage.
Yes.
Why?
Well, my robe. Am I wearing that?
Yeah. It's what your dragon homie would have given you.
Ooh, that was so good.
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Did I? Oh no, sorry. Take my first one.
We're all rolling so well, everyone.
I went and looked it up. Sarah and I both have an automatic success, not critical. Holly has 3 advantages, and Raven has 1 advantage. As it stands, I haven't seen anything in chat yet about where those other ones want to go by.
I rolled a nat 20. I'm so perceptive.
All right.
I got a 25, so she probably...
25? Okay. So with a 10, Syntagon, you are kind of like processing. You're processing. And you're trying to... It's all these memories have come back to you all at once. And it's a lot. It's a lot. And you're trying to... Now that you like have some like context and some things to piece together, you're sort of like... And it's sort of like deja vu as people tell you things where you're like, no, I already knew that. No, I already knew that too. And so you're kind of more on that track of things. And
I'm really trying to figure out when was the first time I learned about things, because I've learned a lot of things twice now, and that's pretty confusing.
Yeah, for sure. It's sort of like if you were to live your life and then like live part of it on top of your life. It's been a weird time. And so so you're a bit distracted. Quinn, you sort of hear something outside of this hut. And Svein, did you make it see-through, or is it Paisley on the inside too?
No, I made it see-through.
see through.
So so I could see everything around. I could see the party that was out there and the desolation of everything that's here.
You hear something outside of the hut, but you can't really see like where it's coming from. You see all your little rock homies, and you're like, well, I'm not really sure. Like, there was something, but maybe I just imagined it. With the 20 and 21, you hear a definite, like, sounds like a something has landed outside, and when you turn to look, you don't see anything, but you can hear something moving very slowly, and it's heavy but quiet sort of footfalls. And with the nat 20 and the 25, as everyone else like is sort of finishing what they're saying, you just happen to sort of look over at the right moment to see this flash of metallic light just seem to like streak towards you, disappear, and then you hear that fall, and you start hearing those footfalls.
Okay, new friends, is that normal around here?
Araki turns to Syntagon and Quinn and says, she's here. She just flew towards the hut. I think she went invisible, and she's walking this way. And Araki will knock her bow, knock an arrow, whatever it's called. And Kuma, like, I would think would like start to like grrr.
Well, it's a good thing she's not going to see this paisley hut in the middle of nothing.
You know,
It's a style choice. I mean,
I understand.
Let's not change it though. We can probably use this. I might have told you before, Araki, Quinn, I studied as a war mage for a lot of years. I know a bit about tactics, and the best thing about tactics is the element of surprise. Do you know exactly where she is?
No one expects battle people to come out of a paisley hut.
I can see her.
It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
Say, Svein, could you, like,
Yes.
change the outside to, like, the same as the Desert Ash, but make it look like it's something that you've just, like, fought to do, you know, real quick. But before you do that, why don't the rest of us sneak into that tunnel where we had our hut yesterday? She'll converge on the hut, thinking we're staying in there because she won't be able to penetrate it, and then we can launch our own attack.
Okay, Syntagon. Quinn looks visibly nervous. Like the whole idea of actually fighting people is making them very unsure. But he just says, okay, Syntagon.
Okay, so you're gonna put up the hut outside of this hut, and we're gonna get into that hut.
No, we don't need the hut. We have everyone has necklaces now. We can all breathe. Let's just sneak into the tunnel, wait for her to go for the hut, then we drop the hut, and when she realizes there's nothing inside, that's when we strike in that moment of confusion.
Are we going to kill her?
I'd rather not. Let's just weaken her and then see if she'll talk.
Okay.
But she's strong as heck.
Okay. Well, you know, while you guys are having this conversation, the first thing Svein says is, "So what does this necklace do?"
It allows you to breathe
Right?
outside.
Did you often? What?
I look at Red and I say, "What?" and put on the necklace.
I understood that. That was very clear.
And you just give these to everybody? That's so nice.
Nope, actually, I don't. That never
They're
happens.
pretty necessary.
Sometimes
I-
unnecessary, but yes.
And you seem like nice people. Why is somebody trying to kill you?
Not necessarily kill us. Probably more like capture, remove our memories again, and then try and
Make it.
continue doing this.
Well, that seems not very pleasant.
No, I think we'd rather not do that again.
Okay. She'd even do that to the dog? She did that to Kumo?
Let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
And Red starts to kind of tear up and like hugs the dog.
Kuma will like nuzzle herself into her neck, but she kind of like keeps her eyes out. Keep them watch.
Okay. So Red's like reaching up to hug the dog.
Hey, maybe we should actually move.
Let's do the thing.
Can I insight check Centagon to see if he's telling me the absolute truth?
Sure.
16.
Not a word
Since
of a
it-
lie. To my knowledge, everything was pretty straight. He also doesn't stutter so much when he's telling like absolute truths that he's sure of. Like you might have noticed he a lot, but he doesn't so much when he's telling the.
So as you're talking and sort of planning out, you just see a flash as one of these rocks just is split in two, and sort of as it is sliced into seemingly out of nowhere, it kind of falls apart and turns into this like jelly and just sort of sinks into the blackened earth.
Poor buddy.
I grab Centagon's arm. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Get out and launch an attack.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
But what are we attacking? I don't see anything out there. And do you want me to keep the paisley up? I know it's pretty, but it may not be the best tactic for this time.
Now is the best time to change it to thing. Just after we saw that, she'll think we're panicking.
I'm panicking. I mean, she might be right. I might be panicking.
Quinn will just put an arm around Quinn. It'll be alright, Quinn. Like, on shoulder sort of thing. It'll be okay.
Okay. Instantly
Okay.
quelled.
When we go out there, I can send just arrows at her. Let's
Okay,
do it.
Let's just go into the tunnel first. Let's just try and sneak. She'll move on the hut.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a surprise round in here, guys.
And as we do this, Svein reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out the long charm, and is readying it.
Okay, so your plan. Sorry, I had like 18 questions to answer. So your plan is to change the color of the hut while she's distracted by the color of the hut, sneak to the hole in the ground.
Change the color of the hut as though we are still in the hut and trying to hide, but we're actually going to go and hide somewhere else. Then we'll drop the hut, and when she's confused, or she'll dispel the hut. When she's confused, surprise round.
Okay. All right. So are we doing it?
We agree, so we do it.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
so.
So if y'all want to, where exactly are you going to be hiding instead?
We put our thing over a tunnel, right?
I put it right next to it, but I can here. Let me just move the tunnel because that'll be.
Wait, am I missing a tunnel? Oh! As I zoom out, I suddenly see a lot more things. I could only see one circle.
There we go. Because if you put it on top of the tunnel, you would be.
Oh, whoa, look at all that.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So,
When I take my character sheet away, there's so much there.
I can see more than you. Ha ha ha.
so we're currently in here, right? Hello.
Yes. Do you like how I wrote hut?
We'll sneak into here.
Okay.
Sneak.
And here was where the rock was. The rock is destroyed. So, when y'all move, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
I'm going to put a hand on Svein, on his shoulder, and I am going to have a moment of prayer and then cast guidance on him.
Okay, actually, can I do something too? I got a new thing. Can I spend, like, while we're talking and, like, Syntagon has told us all his plan, can I go ahead and do my hide in plain sight where I take, like, a minute and I just start, like I'm guessing there's, like, maybe some dirt on the ground, the flooring. I take it and I just kind of rub it all over my face and I camouflage myself.
Yeah, you can do that while everyone's, like, planning and stuff.
Okay.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
So, we're doing some camouflage. We're doing some guidance.
I'm just gonna go sneak.
There's not no. Yeah, I'll sneak with you because I don't think it's worth doing tree stride. I'm not trying to run away yet. So let's just sneaky
Yes.
sneak.
Does anyone look particularly unsneaky or not have something in the bag to help make them more sneaky? Like, as I look at my party going, is there someone
I'm
there with,
not
like, a big
great
flashing neon sign on them?
Yes.
Okay. How not great?
I'm very small.
Okay.
I'm not terrible. But, I'm better at other things.
Since
Now,
will...
does Fine and Red have a bit of a history? Or was this like I met her that night at
Do
the...
you have a bit of history?
I would...
I would think if I've been keeping that place together and you've been performing there, we'd know each other.
Yes. So, okay, good. We're regulars. We know each other. We know each other from, just having a few drinks at the bar. Sometimes you get a little nervous, and I help you, give you a little inspiration to help you get through maybe the night. And so we have a bit of bond. And I look at her, and Svein says, This will be all right. I will. Here, let me play you a very soft song just for the moment, and I give her inspiration. So I give you one. You have a bardic
Aw,
inspiration.
thank you.
All right. It seems like everyone's covered. Good.
And I will
Cool.
tell you guys ahead of time, I'm going to be using an advantage on this roll.
Okay.
So you want-
Syntagon would definitely wait till last.
Okay.
I'll have a Rocky go first.
Okay.
And then she'll kind of, like, hide and, like, start directing people. She'll be, like, watching and be like, come.
Roll me them stealth rolls.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Can I do one last thing?
As
As we start
I'm
to
glad I have that bardic inspiration.
as we start to back out
you
of
can take
this
a D10.
out of the paisley, I would like to start to kind of whisper under my breath, and using thaumaturgy, send it out in the opposite direction from where we're going.
So, like, kind of in this direction.
Do it again.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the rock was, the opposite side.
Okay.
There you go. Just get the map up so chat can see it too.
You guys can see my beautiful artwork.
I rolled a 5.
God,
God, that's a
working.
12.
Glad I'm using my advantage on this. I could roll 2 1s. It's in the realm of possibility. It's slash roll 1d.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I always mess it up. We have a dice
Why?
roller on Discord too. That's like exclamation point roll, and I always switch them. So
Right, I always use that one. Slash roll? That
Yeah.
didn't work for me.
/roll space 1d10
Okay, thank you.
should do it.
There we
we
go.
go.
Hey, okay, so that's an
So-
11.
And 11. Okay.
Mine's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
25.
That's better than a 5.
I rolled a 2, so I'm glad I
Thank you for the
covered my-
song, Spine.
Anytime, Red, I happen to roll a natural 20 and I tiptoe across the sand like a limpid little creature. Nobody sees me.
Since
can't
then,
see
are we having a standoff to see who's going to first?
Wait, it's just me and Quinn, right?
Quinn already rolled, I think.
Quinn already rolled. It's you and Jaira that still needs to go.
Okay, well, when everyone else has got out, and I suspect it's okay, I'd like to use my automatic success, not critical, to follow.
Okay. All right. So we will count that. Okay. I don't know how to do that with opposing rolls, but all right. So let's see what happens, y'all. Okay. Okay.
Oops, I
See?
wrote the map.
Look at y'all. So, unfortunately, we did not all pass.
Oops.
And I am going to roll to see if thaumaturgy. Okay, so not tricked by the thaumaturgy. As everyone very quietly gets in this hole. Sinton is kind of waiting and watching and follows very, very stealthily as you kind of slide in down this tunnel a little bit. All this dust gets kind of kicked up and Red just and then immediately like and those of you that have a passive perception of above, let's say 20, is that anybody?
Crazy.
Close.
Svine has 20.
I have
So-
20. Yes. Yes.
Svine would you having this movement like been pointed out to you, you hear the footfalls stop.
And here you run. She stopped.
Knock an arrow. Ready.
Sword out.
And
Could I hear where the last footstep was?
make me a perception or
you know,
investigation.
I'm in the perception's so much better. 16.
Let's see.
I'll tell you what, I'll take my D4 from guidance
Okay.
and add 3 to that, so 19.
You can tell it was somewhere in this area around here. You can't pinpoint like exactly where, but it's somewhere over here.
A rocky.
You're on the D20 map, the roll 20 map, rather.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to tell everyone
How
to
quietly.
Oh, very quietly. Whispering. And I'll say, everybody get ready. She's over by the topmost rock. And then I'll turn to Kuma and say, stay. And I'll turn away from her. Hope everybody could hear that. I was trying to actually be quiet.
Raven rolls a stealth check.
Yeah. Where is she? Okay. But no, yeah. I give everybody the direction that she's in.
Okay, so she hasn't dispelled the hut yet, right?
No.
But does she know? Does she know? Do we know she knows? Do we know she knows? Does she know that we know that she knows that she knows that we're there?
You could probably surmise, seeing as there was a bit of an echo to that sneeze, that she knows roughly where you are.
Okay, let's just
But-
do it. If we're gonna get an all-out attack, I think we have to go now.
Okay. Do it.
All right.
Everyone, roll me initiative.
I don't get any.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hang on a minute. Do I have a thing? Because I always forget about this thing that I've got.
You're so cute.
I thought I had a thing. Maybe I don't have a thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at my stuff and I'm like, I know I have stuff. What is the stuff?
Oh no, it just affects. It doesn't give me advantage on. It just lets me use my intelligence on. Yeah, which is already done. There we go.
I finally figured out how to like apply my stone of good luck to my rolls, so that was nice.
Oh no, everyone, this is what happened last time. God.
Mm.
Oh no!
Hi, everyone. It's been fun.
It's been real fun, but it ain't been real fun. Okay. However,
I'm sorry, I ruined the surprise.
I will still grant you the surprise round. I rolled a percentage to see if she would be able to pinpoint exactly where you were based off of that, and enough people had passed that the threshold of percentage was pretty high. However, she will be going first after the surprise round. I'll be. So, if y'all could, in order to place your figurines on the board, if you go over to the character sheet and the journal tab, and you just pull your little icon over, you should appear on the map wherever you stop pulling it over. And I will.
I don't
right?
want to call out my friend, so I'm not going to say anything. I don't know. I don't want to.
All right, everybody.
I'm just
I'm the
sitting
worst
giggle.
ranger. I literally have passed without a trace. Had no idea.
Ah!
I think I was looking for when I was like, I could do something. I could do something.
And then
Is it possible that from Araki's sort of like approximation of directions that we would know the general area of where she is?
you know the general. You know that she is next to this rock.
Could you do that again because I can't seem to see if you're marking,
Yeah,
marking
I didn't see
anything.
it either.
Should be a circle expanding and unexpanding.
I saw it before, but I don't see it now.
I don't see it.
What are we looking for?
Like,
Oh, there we go.
Oh, now I see it. Hey.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
The black circle was the cave we tried to make it into,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Araki, what was your initiative?
16.
Okay, so it's gonna be Jyra, Quinn, Spine.
I keep trying to put me in a thing, and it's not working.
Centagon,
It usually takes me a couple of goes to drag it across.
You're in there.
Araki,
There it is. Hey, look, there I am.
and then
That's fine.
Red. And then I need to roll 2 more initiatives that I forgot about.
Oh, that's great.
That mean, Holly? That mean? Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I get so nervous when dice just roll.
I've been doing it only the whole time. It's fine.
I know.
I was like, what is happening outside this hut?
Is it gonna
Right?
make you more or less nervous if I actually have physical dice this time to roll some secret stuff?
Ooh.
Why though?
Because even if Holly does GM roll, I'll see it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Then
No,
for sure.
you're not a GM, are you, of this game?
No, I'm not.
Or else
You
you
can
can be
use-
able to see all
No,
my
wait.
fun surprises I put on my map.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
God.
true. I'm so used to being a GM. No, well, cool. Okay.
But luckily for you, I don't know how to make GM rolls, so I have my own bag of dice. The big bag. All right, so y'all get a surprise round. We're gonna start with Quinn.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, so Quinn, upon all of that happening, we can't see them from where we are, so I am just going to go, okay, that's fine, okay, I can do, okay. And then just dash out, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I see anyone yet?
The mimics. If you want to try to attack where you think she is, you may roll an attack with a disadvantage.
Oh God, she's because she's invisible and I don't have that spell prepared. Oh no, everybody. Okay. Then I'm going to use my action to yeah, I guess I'm just going to hide.
Just crouching down kind of behind a rock.
Yep. And I'm going to use my for my self check. I'm going to use my automatic success for that.
Okay.
Crouching tiger, hidden Quinn.
That sounds so cool and definitely not what I am.
Crouching
So-
tiger, hidden Queen.
So Quinn is able to hide, and it is now on to Svein.
Hey. Svein thinks for a moment, and thinks it's better to then cast a spell magic and see if I can break whatever invisibility might be going on there. Well within range. Casting it at... I better cast it at 4th level.
Okay.
Yep.
Just one moment.
So much stress.
So, like, I have goosebumps. I'm so stressed out right now.
I need to look up what level the spell is because I'm clearly not prepared for this. Okay. So as you cast a spell
I'm like
magic,
trying to remember my spells. I'm like,
you see this person appear, and she is about 8.5 feet tall and completely metallic, wearing this sort of cloak that looks like it was made out of metal feathers, and she has this sort of shifter face where it's sort of animalistic. She looks very pissed, and she looks very like sure of herself. She has a very large, also metallic axe, and she is staring directly at Quinn as she becomes visible. You can see these sort of like almost like I said, her cloak is sort of feathers, but she's also standing with these talons on her feet. And it looks like if you had to pinpoint it, she would be a bird shifter, but you haven't really ever heard of that. So,
May I ask, for clarity's sake, so we're all very clear, because I know we've got a lot of spellcasters. Can we just go over the rules for casting spells and bonus action spells and all that sort of thing, just to remind everyone and myself, because I can never remember.
official rules or what I like to run?
You're the DM.
You
it's
like
up
to
to you.
run, yeah.
Okay, so my rules that I tend to go with is if you can cast 2 spells, if one is a cantrip and the other can be a leveled spell in a turn. So if you have like a bonus action, a bonus spell that's
Okay.
like a level 3 spell, and then you have your main action as a cantrip, that's fine. If you have a bonus action that's a 3rd level spell, and then you try to cast a 2nd level spell on for your action, I don't really want to do that. So,
Cool, so one
As
spell
long
and a cantrip, one of them has to have the bonus action.
mhm.
Cast time. Got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So-
Good to get that sort of thing clear before we Wait
For
a
sure.
minute, because the official, yeah, you know.
Yeah, no,
Which
that's
will be
not,
me, 100%. Like, can I please? Can I please? Because
that's not the official ruling. Disclaimer: you're supposed to only be able to cast one spell per turn, but I think that's bollocks, as our friends across the pond would say.
It is,
So-
well done. But not the dog's bollocks. That means really good.
No, why? No, I don't want to know. So, Svein, is there anything else you would like to do with your turn, movement or bonus action wise?
So, who's next on the initiative?
Next up is Syntagon.
And after I sorry, get into character. After I blow the dispel magic out of the charm, which plays a lovely tune, by the way. It's more kind of 13th century, little bit hedging upon the Renaissance. I turn to Syntagon and I play just 3 little notes, and then give him bardic inspiration. So you have a D10.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Use it wisely.
I will. I hope you all use this wisely as well. It's my turn next, right? You're
Yep.
all done?
Unless Svein, did you want to move?
Let's see. Yes, I think I will. I think I'll just act like a little whiny chicken and come over here a little bit, and there, just like, okay.
I'll
Syntagon.
step out of the cave, heading towards our friend over here.
Our friends, yes.
And as I do so, I'm going to cast slow. I can see them now, so this shouldn't be any problem. They must make a wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for the duration, which is 1 minute or 10 rounds.
Okay.
Oh, damn it, they beat my ace. I think they beat my spell save DC. Yeah, they did.
+9.
That's painful. That's painful.
She is not an unpainful person.
Okay, change of tactics.
Doesn't look like Svein's gonna be seducing this one.
Don't use wisdom-based attacks. Syntagon is going to panic slightly. Really thought this would work. And change course. How far have we gone here? Change course a little, and go and stand between them and Quinn.
You are so squishy. Why are you doing that?
As you cast, you see Jyra, who had been staring right at where Quinn had hid, snaps her head over to Syntagon and kind of does like the kind of bat thing with her axe and follows you with her head as you move. Syntagon.
Yep. I'm hoping I remember
Oh, no.
things about her and know how to do shit. I hope! His voice gets younger, apparently, the more panicked he gets.
Okay, and it will be on to Araki.
Okay. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be a good ranger and hunter's mark her. Girl, you've been hunter's mark. And then I'm gonna pop her twice with my arrows. Let's see if I do that. Okay, that's 20 unnatural to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. And I'll roll the other one. That's a 27 to hit.
Also hits.
Okay, so that's 1d8. And then for Hunter's Mark, I get 1d6.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was good. Oh, that's 18 damage. in total. And Araki will step slightly forward, out, kind of like out here. And she'll look over to Jara, and she'll cover your kid's ears. She'll say, "Hey, you big metal bitch, look over here!" And then shoot her twice, like real quick.
Okay.
The channel's mature filtered content. It should be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's almost midnight, y'all. Kids are asleep.
Go to bed.
There's more countries than America. It's not midnight everywhere.
True, but it's late there too.
I mean,
The schools of fish are in session by now. So next up is a secret initiative. Are you guys ready for this?
no,
Y'all ready?
no.
Are you all ready?
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
It's a new friend, right?
New friends.
We like
New
making
friend?
friends. No.
Oh.
No. No. Not Quinn's mimic army.
God. Oh God, everybody.
The rocks move.
The rocks move. Oh gosh, I love this.
More panicked by the second. It's from his hidey hole.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I think 44 hits.
Just rolling them all at once, y'all.
Did the rock just make an attack roll?
Yes. As these rocks sort of
It's
roll
new friends,
up,
y'all.
roll up to this
The rocks are
woman.
rolling.
Yeah. You see these really disgusting tongues come out and like lash out against this metal woman. And let's see. Ooh, this is nice.
I'm so stressed, everyone. I'm so stressed.
And this one.
Sorry, I was looking up cutting words. Who's attacking whom?
The rocks are licking the giant metal woman. That's the first time that sentence has ever been said. This one manages to kind of wrap around her legs, and she like finds herself unable to move as she is now partially grappled.
My children.
Where did those come from?
Like,
I
having
don't
not taken
really
a bonus
know.
action, can Synagon be like seeing this and just be like, "No, get away! Get out of the way! You're in spellcasting zone."
Danger zone. Okay, and now it is Red's turn.
Yeah, that just totally changed my plan. Nah. Well, I don't want to electrocute a bunch of rocks. So, let's see what else I can do.
I mean,
I don't know if I could electrocute a bunch of rocks, but
yeah, maybe they're really rocks. Who knows?
You know.
Rocks with tongues. You know how it be.
Rocks, sweet tongues. That's
Is that
crazy
that's
world.
rock band. That's
Isn't that
definitely
just
rock
lit-
band.
Isn't that just literally the Rolling Stones?
That's
40
a
Licks
ska
album?
group out of Felderheim.
This is where this is where the 40 Licks album came from. The Rolling, anyway.
The one right after Steaky Fingers. Yeah, I know. I remember
Okay.
the party. It was fucking wild.
I believe. Okay, I have a plan. And the plan is that I'm going to cast Moonbeam upon her.
Okay.
Okay, of course it doesn't want to show up now. Oh, no, that didn't do it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did the thing. It's just sent all the text as well.
Oh,
Okay, Constitution
Okay,
saving
cool.
throw.
well, now everybody knows what it gets to do.
Oh no.
Well, it's only a 5-foot radius.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it would be just.
Yeah, it's just her.
Just her. Oh, good. Okay.
I wanted to
Well,
keep our
if you center
our
it
friends
here,
safe.
if you center it here, it hits her and no one else because it would be the 5. I don't know how to make
It's
the
a
line.
radius, yeah, so it's 10 feet
Yeah.
across, right?
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you just click the little ruler on the left.
God, that sounds like work. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Yeah, I can do that. Look, see, I can show everyone. See, 5-foot radius.
I was just gonna have it be a little,
I can do like
a
that.
Yeah.
little moonbeam circle.
Looks like we got a nerf.
Yeah.
Little moonbeam circle there. There we go.
Yeah. She's good.
Ascension Stories, Matt and Sarah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We're in combat with the big boss, maybe?
Maybe.
Big metal
Though
bitch.
distressingly, we have more sessions after this.
We do!
We're making a lot of jokes so we don't cry from nerves.
Okay, so she does. I'm assuming your spell save is lower than a 23.
What? Yeah, it's a 15.
Okay,
a con save?
save,
That's a con
but she
save?
takes
Are you
half.
joking?
So she will take the half of 12.
Okay. Sweet. That
Okay.
was helpful. And then I'm gonna shillelagh myself up.
Okay.
And
It's
because I just want everybody to read what I'm doing all the time, apparently.
And as you're doing all of this, you shillelagh, shalulu. Come on, shillelagh, shalulale.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
so
the
happy,
hard here.
everyone.
She's kind of like angrily staring at all of you over these rocks in front of her, and she gets a sort of creepy smile on her face as part of her armor just slinks off of her, this metal, and suddenly these small little robots pop up
Oh,
as the metal
Sure.
as the metal forms up.
Like you do.
Like
Whoa,
you-
whoa, hang on a minute.
Robot children.
Hey!
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Take a hard pass.
Laughing so I don't cry. This is fine.
But luckily, they don't see that automatically successful
No, not our new friends.
Get
Who let the squishy ones run up?
I just don't know.
Okay.
I've got a cunning plan.
Alright.
Wasn't this the cunning plan?
The scream. Okay.
This squishy one stayed her ass in the cave.
And she will be the one to outlive all of us.
alone.
Take care.
All right. So the first one against Centagon rolling with advantage. Does 21 beat your AC?
Yes? By a lot.
Okay. The second one rolling with advantage. Does a 14 beat your AC?
A 14 and an 11. Yeah, 14 hits my AC, yeah.
Okay. So
And I reach up and say, "Hey, metal man, you're no metal can." And I use cutting words for the spending one of my down many bardic inspirations that I have.
cutting
And,
words does the
Yeah, it takes a D10. It takes 1d10 off. So,
Hey.
you want me to roll that, or want you to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead. Is it off the damage or
Okay.
off of the attack roll?
It's off the attack roll.
Okay.
One of them, anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
So take 6. I was going to say the first one. So
Let's take it off of the 14.
because
Okay.
then it won't hit.
The rolling with advantage, so it would be 21 and 14 as the hits. So
Okay.
does that make that not hit anymore?
It makes it not hit anymore. For anyone looking, I look like I totter around in heels. I don't have any dexterity bonuses, and I'm not wearing armor.
Really
That's
imagining like
Oh my
Buffalo
god!
Okay.
in the
You're-
kimono.
So
And-
you're gonna take 8 points of damage from just the one hit.
What kind of damage?
It is bludgeoning.
I will take that.
Okay. All right.
But I
And
have
then-
things and stuff.
I know. And then attacking against the mimics. Let's see. That is one hit. That's a miss. Okay. And then so 8 damage on the mimic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. Alrighty. And we are up to the top of initiative order, and you know what that means.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
What
No.
did she do?
She's pretty upset based off the fact that she is grappled now. So she is going to punch at the mimic in front of her with the one behind her that has her grappled with her axe. What is your plus? There we go.
Would it be too mad? But we need to find her dump stat immediately.
I think I might know it. I'm on my way, everyone.
I think it's black.
So that's 2 hits
Or
against
charisma.
it.
She might not have a lot of friends.
Don't believe she does. I think she's lost them all.
Okay. As she looks at the one that has grappled her behind her and just slashes its tongue and then reaches out and with her big, long, muscly arms slashes it again, and it too gets cleaved and just sort of turns into jelly. And
I
she
saw.
turns her face back to you, Syntagon specifically, and she's gonna go. Where are you gonna go, lady? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes, come to me.
And she is going to incur 3 attacks of opportunity. Guys, I hate attacking myself. 1, 2, 3. Very nice.
Good job, mimics.
Plus
There.
We're
12.
both friends.
Plus 12.
They're fighting for y'all.
Yay!
I told you guys we'd meet new friends.
Buddy.
Okay.
Would it be too meta to be like play a war mage like with tactics as like like someone in an MMO? Take out the ads first, then focus on the straws.
And Syntagon, as she reaches you, she just screams in your face. And I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't have an advantage or anything. Okay, cool. That'll be a nat 1.
Okay.
But
So
+1 thanks to my cloak of protection.
good. So, as you are intimidated by this scream in your face as she's like yelling at you, and she basically says, "You're coming with me," and you are unable to take your move action on your next turn.
Oh.
That's fine. I'm still between her and Quinn, sort of, so I'm happy.
All right, and it is up to Quinn's turn,
Literally.
who is hidden still.
Well, that didn't go very well. Things went to shit real fast, didn't they? Quentin. Oh God! Hashtag Quentin. Okay. Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here first. Well, actually, no. I don't even need to do that. I'm just gonna go straight over here. And I am going to reach out a hand toward Syntagon and with bonus action cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Which does require a little bit of blood. So he takes his sword and just on the back of his hand draws it real quickly. And the blood does that thing where it turns into like stardust. And then Syntagon, you feel this kind of like burst of energy and a flicker of starlight comes up around you. So that looks like this. It adds
Quinn, but get back! You're the healer. We have to protect the healer.
And then, because I'm like that, I am going to, my hand will snatch over to her instead, and I will cast. Yep. Bane. And how many people are around me? 1, 2, 3.
There are
I'll
3
cast-
adjacent, including her.
I'll just cast it at level 2 at everything around me.
So Monster Vet gives an advantage to your cat, Holly, which I guess means, you know.
I mean, I guess I'll have her come over at some point and just like put her paw on the numpad, and that will be how much damage I do at some point.
Got it.
But will it be for a mimic or will it be on Gyra's turn?
Well, just don't know.
Okay.
So 4, I think it is. Yeah. The 4 creatures that are around me, because I cast at level 2, have to make charisma saving throws.
Okay. Let me get. I have so many stats. All right. Y'all are. Okay. What is your spell save DC?
Oh shit, what is it now? Oh fuck. Oh god, it's 15.
Okay, so
That was a lot of cussing for finding it really
So much-
quickly.
so which are the 4 that you're targeting?
Well, predominantly our friend here, made of birds,
Yeah.
feathers, metals, and then the one that's I don't know how to make the thing do the thing.
I assume this one, this
Yep.
one,
I didn't see
and then what is? Do you want this one or the one by Syntagon?
one
as
by
your-
Syntagon.
Okay, so this one passes. The other 2 robots fail, and she.
Scared.
So scared.
Scared.
Also passes.
Fucking hell. Cries. That's okay. It's fine.
But these 2 have been baned.
She has a +5. That's cool. That's cool. I don't know what the dump stat is, everybody.
Okay. So is that your turn?
That's I have my sword out, so as soon as she tries to make a move, I'm gonna try to attack, and that's all I got.
All right. On to Svine.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to cast Bigby's Hand.
Okay.
And usually I can move it then as a bonus action, but I cast it right over top of Jira, I assume the silver lady.
Shira, yeah.
Gyra, yeah, gyro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that as a code word.
Gyrate.
You're just noting about the fanciful Greek sandwich, and
I definitely didn't actually understand that.
Will you get used to it? just think Ingmar Bergman on a bender.
Okay, let's see.
Nobody
Nothing
knows who
happened.
Ingmar Bergman here is. That's okay. Yeah. So, pretty large hand. The hand is when you cast a spell, and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns, you can move the hand. Okay. So I can't do it now.
It says when you cast a spell and as a bonus action, so you can move it now and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns.
Very good. I call it right above her and use a clenching fist to pound her into the sand.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
And it's my spell bonus attack. And trying to do that in the old D20. Let's see. It's not, damn it, it's not part of that. I'll just roll a regular D20, and I rolled you roll 1.
Okay.
Oh no,
Give me a second.
Hook.
that's a lot of our friends.
Okay, nothing tragically bad happens. You just miss.
Thank you. Thank you, gracious and humble DM.
As you go to like smash down, you have this fist and it's this like towering master hand fist, and you like slam it down, but she just sort of like shifts slightly, and you can see sort of a la Transformers as this hand goes down, her body kind of like forms up around it as it just sort of like twitches out of the way, and the hand slams down, and her feet are positioned just in between like the webbing of the fingers. And is that turn for you?
Svein begins to simply take off the cloak that he was the thin outer cloak he was wearing, and you see this leather armor that glints and glows a little bit in between the stitchings as he moves, pulls 2 rapiers out from the scabbards on his belt, and moves up to here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, on to Syntagon.
Concern.
Syntagon's been working it out, and he think he can just about eke it through, despite the fact that Quinn's standing quite close and the mimics are quite close. He doesn't think he'll hit any of his friends. As standing here, he thinks that he can cast a 5-foot wide lightning bolt that'll hit this one, this one. For some reason my clicks aren't. Oh, it's because I've got rid of the pointer. This one,
This one,
and this one, because it goes 100 feet long, so it would be
Okay.
It'd go. Whoa. So I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at level 5.
Okay. Can you stick that in the?
I'm just
Is that
getting
a
to it.
save? Yeah, sorry. Okay. Dex saving throw.
Let's
Alrighty.
actually make that into an attack roll so that it actually does the attack. That'd be lovely.
I don't know which one of those metal boys has Bane on them. I think there's a penalty for that.
That's the one with Bane on it. What is your spell save DC, Syntagon?
1 second, I'm coming. Output is an attack. Output is an attack. Spell attack none. 86. Saving throw is a dex. I think I've got all that right. Should roll this as an actual attack now rather than a spell card. DC 17
Okay.
for 33 damage.
Okay. All of the golems do not pass. She does. Is it? Sorry, you said 13 damage.
13 or half.
13 or half. Okay.
33 damage, or half of that if you successfully DC. So that would be 16. 16 for her, 33 for everyone else.
Meow.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else is your turn?
You know, I've been looking and looking, but I really don't have much in the way of Oh wait, or do I? Where's the thing that I have? Is that a bonus action? Is Quinn hurt, or is anyone else hurt yet?
Mm-mm. Gyra's hurt.
I'm not hurting.
Two of the mimics are dead.
Or
That
mimic
hurts me.
friends.
It's true, I am hurting. You're right.
Hurting on the inside.
Emotionally.
I don't have a bonus action or anything, but I do have one power surge at the moment. So I would like to use my power surge to do extra force damage equal to half my wizarding level. My wizard level is 9, so that'd be 4 extra damage to
Okay.
her.
To her? Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Next up is Araki.
Okay. So you guys might need to help me. Is there a way on Roll20 to see a cone? What a cone would look like? Damage with any cone.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm sure there is a way, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Let me tell you guys what I'm gonna do. I want to hit all of the bad people and none of the good people with a conjure barrage.
If you centered it here
How do we know they're bad?
and did like this sort of thing, hypothetically, if it's
would
like
I need to move like over here-ish.
is it, do you center it like at your hand or do
Yeah.
you shoot? Oh, then then the only way you'd be able to do that, I think, is if you went like and did it this way, if it was short enough, but I don't think you'd hit her.
Yeah.
Because I think any other way you'd have to hit Centagon or Quintagon.
Okay. Well, what I will do instead, until my friends move out of the way, is come over here.
Gonna give her the old razzle dazzle.
Yeah, I'll just attack them twice with my bow.
Okay.
Just this. I guess could I hit her? Or is she being covered?
I hate dealing with cover. So I'm gonna say you can shoot through one space's worth of person and not be cover. So you could shoot through either Centagon Square or this guy Square, and it wouldn't be cover.
Okay.
But if you were shooting like this direction, then she would have some amount of cover.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll attack her.
She is like 8 feet tall, so
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. One's a 25, and
That'll
the
hit.
other one's 13.
13 will not hit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh man, I forgot to add my bonus damage. Okay, that's fine. That's a 19.
19. Okay. Okay. All right. And it is on to best friend's turn. Okay. All right. So all of you are within hitting distance.
Sorry.
Totally fine.
Zoom kicked me out.
You are denied.
Nice. Okay. Dude, this guy doing some work over here. All right. So that's gonna be 8 plus. Wow. All right. So, 7 takes 14. Okay, so as the mimics kind of all gang up on this guy, he seems to actually be kind of lithely like swooshing out of the way, and then he gets gotten by this one's tongue wrapping around him, and he is like fully restrained. And next, it is on to Red's turn.
Hey, glad that I got to come back. Okay, so Red's gonna come out of the cave a little bit, around to here.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, that seems like that'll work. And then she is going to call lightning down and try and hit this this metal bird lady with it. So let's see.
Okay, that is gonna hit.
Yay!
You can't eat these, baby, I promise.
Your kitty's so cute.
Yeah, she's a menace. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a damage roll. I need to make a save. What am I doing? What was the save? It was Dex, right?
It's Dex, yeah.
So maybe it hits.
Maybe it hits. Sorry.
Sorry.
I shouldn't have done that first. I just got excited. Yeah, it looks like it didn't hit.
It does half damage on a miss, though, right? Am I remember that correctly?
Yeah, it does half damage.
Okay. Okay.
So 3d10 lightning damage or half.
Okay.
So half of 3d10 lightning damage to her.
Alrighty. And bonus? No bonus?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, I got an advantage for my cat, Valkyrie, from chat. So I said, so I said I was just going to put her paw somewhere on the numpad, and that was going to be the next roll that I made. So that number is a 21, coming from this golem hitting at Quinn. So,
Okay.
I'm guessing a 21 is higher than your
What a
IC.
cute
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
What is this? Is this an attack or a spell or?
It is a baby. It's a kitty. It is an attack.
Okay.
Oh, get off of there.
It's a cat's paw attack.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I'm not that squishy. It's okay.
Okay. Can you hop off? All right. So I'm going to roll the rest of their attacks. You are a plus. Okay. So against Against Syntagon. It's gonna be a 16. Is that gonna hit? Syntagon?
A 16. Hang on, let me do some math. 11, 13. Yeah, it's always going to be a hit.
Okay. And then with advantage against Quinn, is 13 gonna hit?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Up. Let's move up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I think
I'm removing the kitty advantage.
1 misses. So that's 3. What's your damage? That's fine. Cool. As these all gang up on this mimic and just start smacking the crap out of it. And then against Quinn, we had a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to take 8 damage. Mm-hmm. And against Syntagon, we had a hit. You're going to take 5 damage.
Okay,
And-
yeah, I can take that. I'm fine.
And that is the end of Robot's turn. And it is now on to her turn. She... No, stop, girl. That's why I hate using real dice. She looks at Syntagon quite evenly and kind of...
Come at me.
No.
And she lifts up her axe and she is going to swing at ya.
Oh hell! I thought you were a wizard.
Does a 26 beat your AC? Don't worry, she has 2 attacks per turn. Does
Don't
a 20 beat your AC?
Both of those hit.
Okay.
I
don't-
wish you could sort spells rather than by level, by action.
Mm-hmm.
Like action, bonus action, reaction.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't think...
hey, get off my character sheet.
Sorry, I was seeing if I could kill you in 1 hit. I think I can.
Perhaps
Why would
not.
you say such things?
Perhaps
Sorry,
not, because
I
I
meant-
have things and things.
Okay, so as she swings this and swings it again, she will deal you 59 damage.
Oh my fucking.
Can we divide that into separate attacks? Because I have a reaction, and if the first one doesn't kill me, I'd very much like to react.
Okay, so it would be... Give me just a second. First one is 24 damage.
I'm still up. Okay, so... I would like to Hellish Rebuke.
Ooh.
I've already used level 5, so I'd like to Hellish Rebuke at level 4.
Get it.
Can you stick that in?
I
So,
am
that
sticking it
for
in right now.
Thank you.
DC 15 Dex or 34 damage? 33 damage.
Okay. To her.
To her, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. So
Yeah.
she's not safe. How much is it? You said it was
33. I seem to like dealing 33 damage.
Okay. She is still up. If that
Okay,
was the
good.
question.
Okay, so now I'll happily go down, but like Syntagon has his moment of ha, like points, and then the second axe comes in.
Yeah. And then seeing Syntagon fall, she turns to Quinn and says, "You are hired to do a job, and I find you're doing it quite poorly."
You're not my manager.
You're not my supervisor!
And that will be the end of her turn. And it is on to Quinn's turn.
Cool. So Syntagon is on the ground, correct?
Syntagon
Yeah.
is at 0, yeah.
Okay, cool. You know, Quinn looks very like put out about this. He's very angry, and is going to just. Okay, yeah. So we're going to. You're not my manager. Release these wings of starlight that just extend out from Quinn's back, and then going to dash in. Can I grab Syntagon?
You cannot move through enemy spaces, so you would have to take a route that's around, and that would provoke one opportunity attack from Gyra. You can.
She would get an opportunity attack on him, though, if I were to carry him away. Or, yeah, because...
No, because she would use her reaction to opportunity attack you as you were walking away from her to go around and get him.
Thank you, Monster Vet, for the temp HP. Once I've been downed, your temp HP can't raise me, but as soon as I am raised, I'll add it on. Thank you.
Okay, so...
Sven
Yeah.
looks over and says, I've got this. You take care of her. Pointing down at Syntagon.
I feel like you should make a persuasion check.
How many healers do we have? Oh, God.
I think we have like.
You got one
Oh
here,
my
buddy.
God. Heal.
I can
I can
heal.
heal.
Oh, God, we've rolled all healers.
I rolled an 11 persuasion.
Oh,
Perception.
That
Dang it. I'm
one.
bad. 24 persuasion. I rolled
Okay.
perception.
Okay. All right, you can see Quinn looks very, very, very unsure, nervous, but okay. So we're a little desperate at this moment. We are going to go ahead and let's see, how does this work? We are going to turn a hand onto her, and we are really scared, so we're going to cast Banishment.
Okay.
I feel like I owe chat and everyone here an apology. I really thought she was wizardly. I was like, I've got counterspell, I've got absorb elements, I've got everything, I've got this. And she was just like, I'm gonna axe you to death.
I got an axe.
Oh!
It's like baseball bat. Like she's like.
Going ham.
That's crazy.
I mean, not to spoil anything, but this axe is massive. She has reach 10 with it. It is a great weapon. It is a great axe. Okay, so charisma saving throw, you say?
15.
As you cast, trying to you're not my boss. She just sits there and
I hate her.
I'm really,
I would love nothing more than to kill her.
really scared, everyone.
Another advantage, Holly, this time for Sheba.
Okay. She'll be here next session. I
Sheba
think
cares not for streaming. Sheba don't care.
Yeah, she was straight honey badgers this. Sometimes if I bring her over, she'll sit on my shoulders for a hot second and then she's outie. But we'll catch the elusive Sheba beast and she will get an advantage. Okay. so-
I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
At 3rd level. And I'm gonna put it right on the other side of her, so we would almost be flanking. So right in between all those middlemen. And I'm going to, after failing banishment, to sort of panic cast. I made it a hairpin last time, so this time it'll be a fan, one of those Victorian fans,
Okay.
and it'll
Put a
come
s-
spiraling
Oh.
out.
Oh, yeah, I got the vapors.
And when
Alright.
I cast it, I think I can use it upon casting it.
Yep, you make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon.
Cool. I don't have that set, so plus, I think it's 3. So long, everyone.
Does not hit. Is that a
Syntagom
nat
laying on the
one?
floor. I know you'll save me, Quinn. Miss. Miss.
On to spine. The one who's got it handled, as he say.
I cry.
That's the end of my turn, everyone.
That's usually a free action. Yeah, crying's usually a free action.
That's good. I have a lot of tears to cry right now.
Maybe she'll rust, you know?
I hate this. Thanks, I hate it.
Tihi. Tihi. It is Spine's turn, and I am looking for. There it is. I'm looking for a date, y'all. So Spine. What you doing?
DM, can I in this situation, could I pick up Svengard on my movement and go half? Or would you consider that an action to pick him up and then move him?
I would say it would be a bonus action. I'll let you do it.
Okay, my bonus action I was going to use Big B's hand, but
You can
that's okay.
trade your bonus to a standard if you want.
Yeah. Okay. I will. So, well, first, yes. First, Big B, do your smashy thing. And I can't seem to do that here, but it's spell attack is +8. Just roll.
So an 18.
18.
That'll hit.
Woohoo!
Yay!
That's 4d8 force.
Okay.
Yes, use the force.
Use the force, Big B. Use the force.
Do you want me to roll damage or you got it?
I think this will do it. Ah, 2 1s.
You said +4?
No, just it's just 4d8 force damage.
Okay.
So 15 force damage.
Okay.
But I think then, rather than take out that movement, I'm going to reach in my bag of holding and pull out a mandolin, and I just lean down and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level through the Caneth mandolin onto Syntagon.
So go ahead and roll your die for that.
Yeah, that's Cure Wounds. Is that 3d4? Yeah.
Hang on, I've got Cure Wounds. You can pop it. Is it going to pop a spell or...
1d8. Okay, so third level, that would be 3d8. Yes, 3d8 plus my spell. So that plus my charisma.
So much charisma.
So much charisma. 17 plus +4.
21, nice.
Yes. There you go. Now, by the way, I love the look. The whole get up here, the ink spots, spot on. I think it goes well with what we're doing here. You chose wisely. Now,
Thank you, Spine. Did you see she hit me with an axe? Like an axe!
It was a big axe. It was a great axe.
Like,
yes.
I mean, come on! I was expecting her to come out with all these elemental attacks that she, like, was learning, and she just hit me with an axe!
Dude, I thought she cut you in half. I thought you were just like 2 now, like Sventagonians. You were just like...
I should have given her a Vorpal axe. What was I thinking?
Don't take it. Too late now.
No backsies, no backsies.
No, man. So I will stay put. Pop the mandolin back in the bag and pull my rapier back in, ready for the next round.
Okay. On to Syntagon. Now that you are back up.
Now, Syntagon probably should heal himself.
Yeah, and yet.
You didn't see what Bigby's hand did. It did a number on her. I tell you what.
Don't forget you do have your temp HP now.
I do. Thank you. Temp HP. I just caught that in notification at the end. Thank you very much, Monstervet, who gives temp HP to me. Thank you. Beware the wrath of Sheba. So thank you. I now have 2 temp HP. I should heal myself. By all rights, I should heal myself.
Oh no.
But instead, I'm going to cast Elemental Bane on. Did that roll or?
Can't save. It did roll.
It did, but it didn't show the spell. So we'll output the spell card as well here.
Hi, girl. Are you having fun? I should have written all my stats in pen, huh? Because then I could actually see them around your big.
Yeah, so it's a con save. I'm choosing lightning damage again. They fail the con save. Mm-hmm. Which means they're going to take the first time each turn will be affected by the spell for its duration. The first time each turn the affected target takes damage of the chosen type, which would be lightning. So it's going to be use lightning. The target takes an extra 2d6 damage of that type.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. And since we seem to be pulling out some big guns, I'm going to take a moment here to clarify. Everyone, close your eyes. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, raise your hands if you're trying to do lethal damage. Okay. All right. Hands down and open your eyes. Okay. Duly noted. All right,
then,
and...
with my bonus action, I would like, as I'm being like healed by Svein, I'd like to stand and turn on my healing light.
Okay.
I have a pool of d6s that equals 1 plus my warlock level, so 2.
Oh, the curse of the multi-class.
So you're
I'm
healing 2.
well, 2d6. But Quinn's an idiot. He's not going to heal himself. He's going to heal Quinn.
Oh, come on. I'm good. I'm so strong and my... Okay.
6 health. This is my only bonus action. I don't use it all.
Okay.
Quinn is healed and then is just like, what?
On to Rocky.
Okay. So there's a couple of things that I want to do, and as DM, you can just shut me down. Okay? I want to pull my bow around and pull out my 2 short swords.
Okay.
And I want to walk right here, grab Syntagon by the back of his neck, and pull him out of the way, if I can.
Okay.
Or maybe put my bow on.
I didn't move my character because Svein moved me as well, right?
Oh,
No.
right.
No. Okay.
No, I didn't yet. Sorry. Yes, I
Sorry.
didn't. I didn't move. Yeah, I didn't move you.
I got confused there. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. Carry on.
Are you moving there, Syntagon?
I will gladly be moved.
You will.
I have no strength. I don't have a
starting off
choice.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you do this? I would make it a bonus action to pull him, and if Syntagon is going to resist this, it will be a grapple check, where it will be yours. Okay. So, and as you are pulling him away, He will not take an opportunity attack, but if you move out of threatened range of either of these two, then you will. Rocky.
Okay. That's basically, I want to like switch places with him and get into melee range with basically where he is.
Okay. Go ahead and just make me either an acrobatics or athletics, just to make sure this doesn't go horribly awry.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an acrobatics. Oh. It's a 12.
Okay, that's good enough. So you're able to switch places like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. And now I'm gonna hit. I'll do one attack on this robot, and then one attack on her.
Okay.
With my short swords.
Robot.
Well, I'll do it one at a time. So this is the one for the robot. Okay, well that wasn't great. It's another 12.
That'll hit.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Okay, well that was also just bad. 5 damage on that.
And her?
Yes, and then now her. That probably did not hit. I think that's a 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. I'll just growl in her face a little bit.
That sounds like a dog I knew once, she says in response to that.
Rude.
Go into like a blind rage.
Barbarian powers activate.
Oh yeah, Raven or Araki now multi-classes into a barbarian.
And
that's my turn.
all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 up. We're doing good, guys.
Concern.
Remember, use lightning if you can.
How hurt is everyone?
Don't have lightning.
Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Syntagon's bleeding.
Quinn looks fine.
Araki
but fine.
is spotless. For now.
Does the lightning thing only work on the robots, or is that on her too?
Sorry, I'm doing complicated maths.
Ah, I found a bonus action spell. Thank you.
Was the elemental bane? Oh, am I muted? Was the elemental
You know-
bane only on the bird lady or
On
the
the
robot?
bird lady. On the bird lady.
Is she
Oh,
have?
okay.
Oh, she does have Bane.
The
It succeeded?
elemental
The elemental
for the
bane
light.
for the
for the
extra
light.
damage.
By the way, you look over and Svein looks gorgeous. The flowing hair, the eyes striking.
Araki looks across to Quinn and she's like, he is quite striking. I mean, he's an attractive man.
Okay, so as the mimic barrage happens on these fine fellas, they are able to take one of them down.
Yay!
With their licking and disgusting, gross tongues.
Go mimics!
And as the one falls, you hear this sort of like squelchy, screechy noise. That if you listen like real hard, it sort of sounds like if someone was trying to like speak English, but just doing a really bad job of it. And it almost sounds like they're saying, "Right where?" You can't really quite decipher what it is. And then it is on to Red's turn.
Sweet. Okay, well, since she's still concentrating on this call lightning, I think she's gonna try and berzap the bird lady again.
Okay.
Yes.
That is a dex save, right?
Yep.
$15.
Yay! Who wins ties?
If you meet the spell save, then that means that you pass. So if your spell save is,
Mine is 15.
it still has half damage, so go ahead and roll it.
Sweet.
And then you said it was lightning, so it'll add how much?
Bane won't get halved because mine has nothing to do with your spell. So it will trigger an automatic.
2d6, right?
Yeah, hang on. I've lost the spell again. There it is. Change that back to an attack, and then it should proc up. Did it spell? Did it spell? Did it spell the spell?
Spell the spell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
5.
Okay.
I can roll dice.
Okay. As this lightning hits her again, she still seems extremely nonplussed by all of this.
Okay. So that's 12 plus 5, which is okay. So Red's gonna decide she needs to get closer. Cause, it's been really fun. So she's gonna just come over next to her big buddy over here. And that's my turn.
Hey there, hello.
Okay.
Hi, I feel safer when I'm next to you.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
And now maybe I can start whacking things with a stick as a secondary action.
Okay, so golems against Quinn. The first one with advantage.
That sounds like a group. Golems against Quinn.
So it's gonna be
Group.
a 24 and a 21.
Oof.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be 16 points of damage. And then against Araki. Also looks like with advantage, question mark? No, I don't think that's advantage. 24.
Well, that still hits.
Okay. Take 8 points of damage. And then we're going to do
Got it.
mimics. That is miss, hit, 2 hits. Okay.
Do you ever smile because you're nervous because there's a giant bird woman who can do like 50 points of damage in one turn?
Yeah.
Do you ever get nervous?
And another of the of the golems, of the mimics gets beaten to a pulp. And then it is on to her turn. And she is going to turn to Quinn first. Does 25 beat your AC?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, sure does.
So first attack, 25 points of damage. You're still up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. He is going to hit at you again then.
And I use cutting words and say, "Now look, I know I just got here, but I don't like what's going on." And use, I think I have, yes, one more bardic inspiration, so subtract whatever the next hit is with a d10.
Okay. From the damage or the attack roll?
Attack roll.
Okay, so does a 16 beat your AC? Oh,
Well,
sorry.
you-
You have to roll the d10, not just 10.
Oh, that's okay. I will do that. Okay,
I
here,
was
please.
like, oh, that's real good.
No.
Okay, so does a 20 beat your AC?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, oh sure.
I tried real hard there, but I'm not good at the old insults. I'm just too dashing.
Another 25 points of damage.
Damn it, target was self. I was going to try and put my shield on you, damn it.
Are you still up?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, having failed to bring you down, she lets out this roar and swings her axe in this huge arc. And she is going to try to hit Quinn, Centagon, Araki, actually everybody. So,
Oh yeah, I got close like a smart person.
hell yeah, you
Maybe
did.
not.
So, this is going to be Quinn, Centagon, Araki, Svine, and Red. So,
Like, yeah.
does that hit everyone?
No.
The 24 hits me. Definitely.
It's going to be Quinn is the 25.
Quinn is the 25. I thought Quinn was the 13.
Nah.
Oh, I see that.
Oh,
Okay,
the-
yeah, that hit. Okay,
13 is the Centagon, right? Or did I say it was
No.
Araki then Centagon?
Because the 25 is like 3d12.
Damage. That's
Okay.
damage.
Yeah.
yeah,
right.
these are the attack rolls to hit each of you as she swings her axe around.
What we're saying is the
All
20, the
except the
25 is a
yeah.
free.
Okay, so to everyone who did not get that critical 20 on them,
Okay, well, which one's which?
so
Yeah,
it
go.
was
Well, like the 13,
Let's count
unless
from the bottom.
yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Oh,
the
and I-
bottom is red.
I got the
It was-
crit.
Yeah. And then me
Oh.
is the 26, Centagon is the 24, and then Quinn is the 13.
yeah.
Ouch.
okay.
Okay.
So everyone who got hit normally, you're gonna take 31 points of damage,
Oh heck, I'm down again.
and
Oh my god.
the crit is gonna be 50 points of damage.
Ah! Okay, guys, I'm helping on my turn, which is late.
Okay.
but-
Who's still up?
Me.
It's Quinn's turn.
Oh god. That really changed everything.
Are you down or up?
Holy-
I'm
Holy
up
smoke.
because that 13 didn't hit me.
Nice.
Oh, that hurt. Oof.
Dislike.
I am up, but I am definitely bleeding in places that I shouldn't be bleeding in.
So Quinn, it's your turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, huh? Oh, I didn't know that was a bonus action. I thought that was one action. Who's down? Who just Centagon?
Pentagon's down.
Okay.
Hi.
Except not.
Okay. Well, yeah, Quinn took almost three hits, two very heavy hits. And is only standing because of the healing that Centagon gave to Quinn. That's 6 points. Because I am at 5 points.
Saved your life.
Yeah, well, guess what, Centagon? Cast Cure Wounds.
Is that a touch spell or no?
I guess it is, isn't it? Oh shit! Fuck! God damn it! That's the only one. Where is he? He's over there. I can't get out of combat. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to do Healing Word.
You should heal yourself. God.
Centagon on the floor muttering,
I will
triage,
heal
triage,
everybody.
triage.
It'll just take me a minute.
I can heal people too.
I will use my action to disengage
Okay.
and move way the hell out of there. 60 feet is what I have to be. So, yeah, I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna use the better spell. Yeah, there we go. Woo! No, that I can't do that. I can still only do it for bonus action. The other one's an action, so I'm gonna be right. This is so hard, everyone. Oh no! So panicked. Okay, I'm gonna do healing word. I'm not gonna do healing word. I'm gonna give you it. Okay, and I'm gonna use here wounds. Okay, so that's gonna be at a very high level. No, that's as high as I can go. Is level. What do I have? Level 4. And I'm going to say, as I'm casting this spell, maybe we need to get out of here. So that's going to be, I cast at level 4, so 4d8, right? Right?
48? That's a lot of health, but yes.
D8, and then plus my spell casting ability, which is another +3. So you get 23 points of damage. 23 points of health back. That's my lucky number. And
Thank you.
yeah, just crouched over Syntagon, just stop falling unconscious. And that turns into healing.
I really thought she was a wizard.
Your healing word is stop! Onto
And
spine.
unfortunately, my elemental bane has fallen because it was a concentration ability.
Okay.
So, okay. Bigby's hand is going to come down and try and do a grasping hand. Strength is 26, so that's a +8 on a grapple check.
Okay.
So Bigby's hand will try to grapple her. And please, oh please, the Lord of roll 20, please. Okay, 21.
Not awful.
Jeez, crazy.
Balls.
I have a big axe. I'm a strong girl.
Well, I've got to put the cutting words in there someplace on that, but I'll come back to that. Oh.
It's like the whole package, right? She's just so wise and so beautiful and so strong.
Yes,
She's such a big bad.
I hate her.
She's made of birds, though. She's not that great.
Metal birds? That's pretty great. I kind of wish I was made out of metal birds, to be honest, if we can have a real moment now. Like,
Made of metal birds means you're made of metal poop.
Well,
Seagulls. She's just made out of seagulls. Ugh.
Okay. I'll. Dang it.
hit me, I dare you.
I'll get back to you, but right now I'm going to forego the Bigby's hand in and let it dissipate and cast a mass cure wounds. I think I can get everybody. That's 30, I think.
Are you healing my guys too?
No.
The mimics?
It's a 30-foot radius, so yes. Let's see. I can get.
Does that help out you too?
Yep.
Oh.
Up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius. So that would be everybody. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be all of us plus.
There is one winded mimic.
Yeah. How do I get the little pointy stick going?
It's with it. It'll reach the one
Okay.
that's yeah.
Okay. Let's see if Roll20 does what it says it does. Okay. Wink. No, it didn't. Are you kidding me?
Oh, did you roll as me? No,
Um,
that's me. That's me rolling as me. I was like, ooh, a new roll, and I was like, oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, it didn't want to do it. That's fine. Okay. All right. Screw it. 3d8 plus 4. Okay, so everyone gets 17.
Nice.
Oh, there it is. It was a pop-up. Figures cancel.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
pop
feeling
it up
much
every
better,
time I
everyone.
get
This is
Okay.
really good.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Margaret Crone, thank you so
Almost
much
all better.
for the host. Welcome in.
We are fighting.
We are
Fighting
dying.
for our
So far,
lives.
I've fallen to 0 HP twice.
It's been a good time.
Dying.
Okay. Stein, is that your turn?
I don't think I have anything as a bonus action. Vicious Mockery is an action. Yeah, everything else is an action. As a, I guess I could. Yeah, I think Yeah.
Looks like we
My
got a new
bonus.
friend.
You know, I'm going to stay here in my bonus action, and I'm just going to look at the big tall lady as Bigby's hand tried to grasp her dissipated, and say, "Why are you so mad and angry?" And that's my turn.
Okay. As a free action, as a response, she just sort of levels her axe at Syntagon,
Why me?
and it is Syntagon's turn.
baby.
I'm just gonna look at the rest of my teammates and just. I realize I only have 6 seconds, so. Run! Who votes run?
Run.
Here.
Somewhere. And I'm going to cast Firebolt at her.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Scratch that because I forget that I haven't taken any multicasters in Rogue, so I can't disengage as a bonus action. I will disengage as my action, so this cretin cannot hurt me.
This robot can't get you.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage, and then I'm going to start to move. And I am going to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
And unfortunately, this is self. I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat.
Hey, that's a good one.
Bye, Ma.
I can't use it this round, but I can move 30 feet away.
Okay. And then it will be on to Rocky.
Yeah.
Run away! Run away!
Yeah, but where are we running to?
Away! Sometimes you're not running to anywhere, you're just running away!
Okay. Gosh, I have no earthly idea what I'm doing. But
Hit
I
run.
have to go get my dog. So I will disengage
Okay.
and I will move right here. I'm guessing Kuma is pretty close, but just out of the fray. And I'll tell her it's time to go. And we will both run the rest of my movement towards Syntagon. And then,
You have a bonus action?
yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, I'm going to tell Kuma to dash. So she's gonna, I'm telling her to like go ahead of us And so she's going to go real far away.
Okay. And it'll be on to the mimics.
My children need to run. Oh, children, please.
Oh, shit!
Children are doing great. Okay, that's 1,
Children
2,
are killing it.
5, 6.
They're killing me.
They're carrying this team.
They kind of are.
As they unleash a tonguey barrage upon the metal monsters. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. A tonguey barrage. Mimics with the future.
Oh.
And it's on to Red.
Okay. So, Red is... Looks like everybody's running. Red is going to cast Blight before she goes on this bird woman.
Lady in metal. Is that a saving throw? Or is that a spell attack?
Oops, I just did the attack like a genius, but it's a Constitution saving throw. I did it backwards.
That is a fail. So,
Yay!
how do you want to do this?
What?
As you cast this
Like,
spell.
how does it work?
That
That's
means
per-
that.
No, is that what you're asking?
Is she dead?
Well, Red did not raise hand for dealing critical damage. So she is unconscious at 0 points as she lets out one last
Yes!
and falls. And as she falls, the metal fellas sort of melt into the ground and slink back kind of into like the pieces of her body and her armor.
And then Red just kind of looks around and goes, now that that's done, what was all that about?
She was trying to destroy the world, but then she couldn't destroy the world because she wanted to stop the world from warring. But the war was really going crazy, so she decided to start taking all the elements out of the war. But she used me to try and like take all my extract and all the elemental magic, but she just couldn't really do it. So then I refused because I didn't want to destroy the world if it was at war. And then
And I reach over to Syntagon, and I put my hands on his shoulders and say, "Okay, breathe, and let it out. Good. Now, slowly tell me why my friend just killed this thing with kindness. You look like you were killing it with kindness. That's what I observed. Tell me why.
She's not
What
dead.
is-
She's just very thirsty, and I think we should maybe go into the Paisley tent and have a cup of tea because she will wake up with a terrible headache.
Everyone roll me a perception check.
oh boy.
I will say, like, as I'm walking up and coming back with Kuma, I've waved her down. I wanted to put a hand on like Quinn's chest or Quinn's back and kind of like pat her on the back and then cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
You're welcome, buddy. I'll cast it at a second level. And that's 11. And then perception. Oh, it was fantastic. It's a 25.
Quinn clasps arms with Araki and just says, "Hey, thanks for getting in there.
Anytime.
Well, hopefully not next time."
The 20 and the 26, as you sort of near this large body, and you're sort of deciding what to do, you notice that where these metal guys have sort of melted and gone back in to her, they've not remelded. They are sticking like daggers into her, and this black inky substance is like coming out where they're going in.
Okay, so
Oh, that's very Shadow of the Colossus.
that is Giara Switchleaf. She is trying to destroy the world rather than have it torn apart by war, which is how all of this happened. She was using me in her experiments.
That's terrible.
Is she a Warforged?
Is
No,
that
but-
killing her?
She might have melded with one. I'm not sure.
If we just cut off her head, then she'll still be alive, right?
Do you
I-
just murder random people? I mean, she's bad, but can't she just be, I don't know, dealt with some other way?
Oh, sure. I knew the story of like a headless horseman, except it's reverse and the head still lives and the body doesn't. That's where my brain is going. Does that make any sense?
Like
I'm
a
a-
flame skull on a horse.
Can I roll an
Just a
insight check
skull.
to see? Sorry, yeah, I get that vision. Can I roll an insight check to see if I could deduce why Red's attack caused her to drop to 0 and everyone else's didn't seem to do anything?
Mhm.
16.
As you're looking, you definitely see where there are other impacts. And being a Warforged, you realize that although, or a Warforged, a metal lady, she had these expressions, it's not superhuman now that you're up close. So you're wondering if maybe it wasn't that the attacks weren't damaging, it just, she wasn't reacting to it.
Oh.
And yes, Araki.
I just wanted to see, is like this like killing her, like these like daggery bits? You
Roll
can-
me a medicine or a investigation.
Oh god, I'm okay at either.
I'm not going to
Let's
investigate her, but instead I'm going to look at Quinn. Is Quinn still looking really hurt? They took a lot of damage.
5.
Quinn is just sitting on their knees on the ground and just staring at this fallen mechanical figure. But
you-
otherwise looks bloody and bruised, but not necessarily in terrible shape.
We need to talk about our combat strategy, guys. You two maybe don't Russian.
I go and like just like sort of like just touch Quinn, like there you go, cure wounds.
Oh.
You fucking sit down right now and sit down, Syntagon. Just sit down.
I thought when I last knew her, she was a magic user. She was like an expert in elemental stuff, and
Stop. Sit down.
I will sit
I
next
think
to
everybody
Quinn.
should.
We sit there.
I pull out my charm and a sham. Excuse me, I only want to put an R in there. And I
You're so
play.
charming.
It be a charm.
Let's all play a nice charm together. It's the Charmin's the quicker picker upper. Oh, now that's different.
That's
Copyright.
Not on Twitch. And I do another mass cure wounds. And that's again 3d8 plus 4. Yoink. So that's 14.
Okay.
14 more hit points to everybody,
I'm all better.
including our mimical friends if they're
Alive.
They are like, as Quinn is sitting down, like, and even before like Syntagon like sits down next to them, like all of these mimics kind of like swarm around Quinn, and they turn into like cushions and like things of comfort, and sort of have like their tongues kind of lolling out a little, and you hear that saying "Win, win," as they come up.
Can
Oh.
Red talk with them using speak with small beasts?
Not really.
Are they not really beasts?
Not really beasts.
Okay.
What creature
Do
type
you
are-
have speak with furniture?
Do you have
do.
speak with monstrosity?
No, I have speak with animals, but that's not the same.
Oh, you'd be able to speak with me.
Oh.
A stab at myself, unexpected.
So as you all are winding down and kind of curing each other and healing each other, and a couple of you have noticed these things going to work. All of you notice as this dark liquid is like rolling towards you. Not unnaturally. Just as you follow it back with your eyes, you see that it has pooled underneath her in a vast quantity. And Syntagon, you would remember a similar looking thing from other of similar type people that have died around you. This substance, and she sits bolt upright, and she says in a booming voice, "You may have destroyed this body, but he'll just build me another one, and I'll just come back again and again. You cannot stop me. I will finish what I started so long."
Rocky will push her body back.
Yeah, she monologued too long. She ran out of recording space.
Yeah,
And
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
you push her back, and she just like goes back.
Red kind of hides behind Spine.
I did not like that either. That was creepy as hell. But I'd kind of like to know who was she talking about?
Yeah, who's he?
Who is he?
Do we know he?
Would I happen to know?
Would anyone?
Yeah, do I know he?
Do we know who he is?
We all hurriedly go to our character sheets, hoping for history.
I know history. I'm good at history. I went to school.
Yeah, everyone can roll me a history check, and a Rocky and Syntagon and Quinn roll with advantage.
Oh, whoops.
Can
I
we
immediately
definitely
did
know?
not roll with advantage, but... Okay, 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I got 8.
Ooh, a dirty 20. Oh dear.
I have a 12.
So with those rolls, with the dirty 20, you're thinking back. There's only one other person you know that's associated with this. The person who recruited you in the first place to be a part of this.
The blacksmith?
The one who you remember recruiting you in the Underdark. A half-elf named Blink. And who asked you to come and donate your memories to this great project.
Oh, okay.
And with the 26, you're a pretty subtle person, and people don't really notice you very much,
Very small.
Sort of small, and because you don't want to have a lot of attention drawn to you, you don't really seek it very often. And you know that you've seen this woman somewhere, or someone that looks remarkably like her, always in the company of this half-elf. And they seem to go in and out of one place an awful lot. Sometimes they bring people with them. Sometimes he brings people with him. But the people they bring in there don't come back out.
Do I know the place?
You can describe
Okay.
it if you want. It's It's sort of an unassuming building in Survivor City, which is the main city in the Underdark. People their eyes sort of seem to skim over it when they walk past it a lot.
Okay, so I'll tell everybody about that, basically. And yeah, I think there's a half elf that is involved. I could take you to where they might be, where she might get remade. But first we have to go where, like, back to Survivor City, where, you know, everybody can breathe, not just people with the special necklaces. Which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah, yes,
'Cause this
thank
would
you.
have been
I
really
didn't say
hard.
it enough. Thank you, yes.
I
Put
can make
my
more.
hand over
of
Fred's
the-
shoulder.
Should I make some more in case more come back next week? Accidental meta.
I mean, you are standing right next to a big hole.
I'll just pick up. Can I just pick up some of the metal that was used, that was her armor?
Mhm.
Just shake it off and fabricate a bunch more necklaces?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Just turn them into jewels. And pass them. One of us could do jewelry, right? I remember one of us could do jewelry. Was
I
that
think-
someone? Was that a guest or was that Araki or Quern?
That was a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, I mean, how hard can it be?
I can polymorph them into something.
No, it needs to be
It's a dinosaur.
needs to be permanent. We just need to put a rune on them. Does anyone have a jewelry kit? Maybe Smith's tools might do it.
I can
have a
put
wood
some
carver's
makeup on it and make it look pretty, but my entertainer's kit is only go so far.
I have a herbalism kit.
Oh, so we could get stoned too. That's a good one.
Hey, hang on a minute. Could I roll an Arcana kit? Maybe we could use something in the herbalism kit to etch the metal.
Ooh.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana.
I have a wood carver's kit too. Like I have a carving tool, I think.
So
That
you know
was some
what
good
you would
arcana.
need? And you think that you might be able to get most of it, but you do need something like the herbs won't be like hard enough. Like they would have all the right like ingredients, but they wouldn't like stick together. You would need like water or blood or something gluey. Mimic
Well, we have a
blood.
lot of blood.
Honestly. And thinking about blood, you're like, actually, maybe would that be better or worse than like would that add something nefarious to this?
Are
So-
we talking about Full Metal Alchemist? Because that's where my brain went.
Maybe we
I
should.
can produce flame to then, like.
No, I've tried that. I've tried that before. It doesn't work out so well. Also, may I just for future advice, if ever you find yourself in that situation, acid arrow should not be used for finite surgery on a person.
Voice in
Nod
the
my
dark.
head and yeah, okay, that's probably good advice to know.
Okay, well we've got necklaces. They just need runes.
All right, so we're next to a hole that leads into the ground. You've seen guards come out. Gyra came out. You can make if you have an intelligence of above a 10, guess that this probably goes somewhere to the Underdark.
Okay. I start kind of looking around the hole just to make sure there isn't anybody nefarious hanging around. And then Kuma will kind of like trot up and be like, go take a sniff. You were just in there, but go make sure everything's okay. And she'll go and she'll sniff around and be
Okay.
cool.
Nothing gets her, and she is able to sniff around and sort of comes back to you. And
All right, guys, you ready to head out?
I'm ready to rest. Is anybody tired?
I'm
I'm
real
nervous
tired.
about I'm nervous about staying here, though.
I think staying here is a bad idea.
They know where we are, and if she's getting uploaded into a new body, who knows how long that'll take, or if she'll come back here and try to finish us off.
I might be able to find out.
Syntagon
I
looks.
do have the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, carry on. Hey, all he does is look at Quinn.
I've got the tiny hut again. I could take off the paisley and make it look like a big rock again. We could have a little, and I could sing to us all, and we could get a little bit of a short rest in and get more hit points back, or we can take a nice long snooze and get like everything back. But it is up to you.
I mean, I'm happy to go in the hut, or if we want to go into the Underdark, we could go back to, our tavern. They might be a little confused as to what happened to us. We kind of just up and popped away.
Hey, that shit happens all the time, so they probably didn't even really notice us gone.
Do you know what? I would actually love to go to the Underdark. Okay, I've been up here for a long time, living in some illusionary world, drinking illusionary beer, and a normal beer would be fantastic. I would love to have a normal beer with my friends in the Underdark.
The sun is not quite the same down there, obviously, but it was nice to have it for a while.
I turn on my healing light, even though there's no spells left. I just glow. I'll be your light. Let's go.
Yeah, you can come to the bar. We've got a lot of mushrooms, like mushroom beer, mushroom caps that are roasted.
DM, would I have a focus worth at least 1,000 GP?
A focus worth at least 1,000 GP.
Yeah.
Probably not. Are you trying to reincarnate this lady?
No. Ooh, I don't even have that spell.
I was like,
because I have scrying, but I need a focus.
I have divination.
I have an arcane focus. I mean, it's not worth 1,000 GP, but
yeah. And when it says that it uses like Goldsworth, that means that it consumes it. So
this is a spell that doesn't consume it. It just has you just have to have the focus.
Yeah, I think my mandolin is a rare item. That should, and I use it as a bardic focus. Would that count?
Do you have to be proficient with the focus to use it?
I mean, it doesn't say anything here. I'll just put it in the thing.
Put the thing in the thing. There you go.
Put the thing in the thing.
I mean, would your own personal focus be?
Yeah, let's YOLO it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll a cool.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
guess I could use. I would technically my sword be a focus.
Sure.
Okay. It says a mirror. It's got a mirror surface, so not too bad.
So who or what are you trying to scry?
So we all know who Blink is because Blink hired all of us, right?
Except Spine and Red.
Yeah,
That was very much a wrong time, wrong place sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So hey everyone. As I have my sword in my hands again. Do you think it might be helpful if we just took 10 minutes and I could maybe take a peek and see what they're doing?
Absolutely.
that would be a good idea. Yes.
sounds good to
I
me.
I don't know if it'll work. It really depends on how good I can do this. But I can give it a shot.
Do it. We believe in you.
I believe in you.
Thanks.
And Kuma comes up. Yeah.
You're very
And Kuma-
brave.
Yeah, and Kuma will come up to Quinn and like lay down, put her head on his legs.
I pet Kuma because I am always persuaded by dogs. Okay. So I guess what I will do is I will get down on my knees with the sword across my thighs, and I will just sit back, eyes closed, and focus.
Okay. You sit and you focus. You don't really know a lot about Blink, but I mean, he hired you and you had a conversation. There was a lot of bartering going on that led to your finally accepting the position. You seem to know an awful lot about you. You seem to know your abilities with the mimics, which not many people knew about. And as you're thinking and you're focusing, it comes in the reflective surface, right? The image? Or does it just like... I like that. I like that flavor.
Okay.
So you open your eyes looking down and you see what looks like a very small version of Syntagon, only instead of lavender, pink. And the kid looks right back up at you and says, "Dad, I want to go home. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm scared for Mom. I don't know what they're doing to her."
Oh!
Baby, I know you're distressed too. And looking around the room, you can see just sterile white, a table with a figure on it. And the small child looks right out and says, "Please, somebody help me." And that's where we're going to stop.
Did we all hear that or just Quinn? Did we all hear that or just Quinn?
No,
Just
you can
Quinn!
hear it.
That should just be me, I think.
Nah, you can all hear it.
Ah!
Flavor.
Flavor and other stuff. As, you know, you just fought somebody with a big axe.
Is
Clearly
the axe
wasn't.
still there?
Clearly wasn't a magic user. Oh yeah, the axe is still there.
Yeah, yeah, had I realized that, I will admit I might have played that entire fight differently, because I put myself in the way of danger, like, come at me with your magic. Oh, an axe.
It's always the squishy ones that run up first.
Yeah.
Not squishy.
Made a lot of mistakes this game.
Yeah,
I'll remember pass without a trace next time.
So many bad rolls.
we did the thing, you know, we all did the thing. So let's go round.
None of us died.
True. We have overrun a little bit, so we'll just do a quick wrap up today. Let's talk about who we are, where we can find each other online. If you have links, prepare them to put them in chat for when it's your turn. And we'll go around that. We won't say we'll talk about our favourite parts today, just to save some time, unfortunately. But we will be in the Discord afterwards to talk about the game. Let's start with Sarah Somatic. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Yes, my name is Sarah. You can find me at Sarah Somatic on Twitter, and I am the DM and producer of Sacrosanct RP, which is a Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. You can find it literally everywhere. Oh, that was fast.
That was super
Literally
fast.
everywhere.
Thank you. Like, I can't even look around without seeing it. Next, we have Jess. Oh, hi.
Hello, I'm Jess. I'm appearing in chat as Angry Nerd Girl intermittently when my internet let me, and I write games and a little bit more coming soon. More to come on that. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at MissJess03, or you can see my stuff on my website that I just put right there. I've got a Patreon that I'll link to in chat, and it was really fun. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much for coming along. It's been wonderful. Next around, we have the Maharishi.
Hello, thank you.
There we go, got
Thank
it.
you so much for having me. This was an absolute ball. I have been a D&D player since I was a wee lad back when we had big, very long collars and a lot of pastels. You know, held the boom boxes above our heads. We wanted to serenade friends and others. I really enjoyed playing 5e. I've been a DM now for a group here, a group of friends here locally, for about 2 years, and I haven't had a chance to play, and it was just a blast. You guys are awesome, and I'm sorry, our DM. What do we call yourselves in chat? What do we call the DM in chat?
God.
God, you were terrific. Thank you. I got a lot of great ideas from what you do. I'm the Maharishi on Twitter, although I don't do much. However, I do have an Etsy shop. I made my campaign compendium, my homebrew campaign. I put it out in a PDF form. You can go pick it up for a couple of bucks. Love for you to see it. Let me know what you think. And I'll put that in. You just want me to put it in the chat down here?
Yeah, chuck it straight in chat. That's fine. Yeah.
All right, good. Otherwise, yeah, I gotta get up super early in the morning and go to work. But that's great. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much. Next around we have Raven_co-op. I'm determined to say it right from now on.
Yes. I say both because I mean birds. But yes, I'm Raven. You can find me at Raven_co-op or at Co-op Podcast, where I have a podcast with my husband and we talk about all things nerd, all things that we like to do. And
All things nerd and all things bird.
Definitely, just too much bird. Honestly, it's now a bird podcast.
The bird is the word.
Yes.
Everybody knows about the bird.
But I'll link all those things down in the chat if you want to go see all that.
Oh, I'm gonna try it. This is a terrible one. All these bird puns are making me ornery theologically.
Oh.
I feel bad, Holly.
Holly, thank you. Yes, that was it.
I just didn't. I just wasn't following your line of thinking. I was like, what did you say?
Hi, I'm Sage Ophelia. You can find me here every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can find me on Sage Ophelia on Twitter. You can find me sweating right now. I'm glad you guys had a good time with that combat. I like
Dress.
I like trying to
Raise
make
a
combat
concern.
nice and get your blood pumping. But yeah, I had a fantastic time. I loved the accent and I loved the image of this little tiny gnome lady like among these like crazy tongue mimics and this giant metal woman, and she's sort of like yeah, all right, this is where I am, I guess, in life. So pet the dog and like let's kick some butts. So, y'all did great. It was so fun.
It was fantastic. You guys were so good.
That kill shot, man. That kill shot's gonna get me for a while.
So good.
By the way, only one person voted to do lethal damage.
To do a murder?
Yeah.
I want to know who did a murder. Who-
I'm trying to tell from facial expressions. I can't. I don't know any of you well enough. Your poker faces are too good. The only thing we do know is it wasn't red.
You know it wasn't me.
Like, okay, so for the next hour, we're gonna play murder
know
mystery.
this person. I don't want to kill somebody I don't know. Maybe they have good reason to be this mad.
I mean, clearly,
He was
I
like the only one that was saying that too. All the rest of us were like, "Fuck her."
All right, and Scrat, where can we find you?
You can find me at all of the places that my bot is currently spamming in chat, including here on this channel where I play occasionally. You can find all of our social links, all of our Discord links, and all of our good things. The Discord link's the second one. We're going to be heading over there and talking about the chat now. Holly has also been posting short essays about what's been going on behind the scenes, which is scary. And you can find all that in there. We also have Twitter, YouTube, merch, Redbubble's good internationally. Streamlabs is really good in America. Because VAT's a thing and import tax and all that sort of stuff. We big shout out to our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, both of whom make this very possible. Thank you, the Maharishi. Yeah, I had it so many times. So many times I had it. The Maharishi has given us the link to their Etsy, so that's there as well.
It's a Beatles reference. If anyone, never mind.
My dad would get it. I'm so sorry. That's like such a backhand. I meant my dad's a massive
your dad
Beatles
has
fan.
taste in music.
Yeah, my dad's a
Yes,
massive
thank
Beatles
you.
fan.
Yes,
Love.
thank you.
He loves
Thank
every single track of theirs except for number 9.
It's okay. Number 9? Yes, I know. I'm
Yeah.
old. It's okay.
We are gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go and say hi to Kent Weeps, who is playing my favorite game, or one of my favorite games. Oh, hang on, I've just linked to your Etsy again. That's okay. I thought I had the raid cry on it. Maybe Mackenzie has it on her clipboard.
We have an Unleash the Tonguey barrage
There we
somewhere.
go. Yeah, that's definitely the raid cry. We're gonna unleash the Tonguey barrage on Kent Weebs. So let's get on that. I'm gonna start the raid calling down now. Hopefully the video will work, but if not, enjoy my loading screen. See you all in a bit. We'll be back on Monday at 2 p.m. for Completely Normal, our Pulp Cthulhu campaign, where Sammy has completely messed with our minds. And we'll be back at the same time next week for more Fading Footsteps, where where Quintagon try and save Sinterson. Catch you later, everyone. Keep evoking emotions. Bye. Yeah, no, it's just
Thanks,
fading.
friends.
It's just fading. I'll try it one more time. One more time. We'll try again. Logo. It's working. There we go. All right. Bye, everyone.